Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're in the lobby loading into the new Season 1 Fractured Impact map I have released, which is officially the first ever season of Nexus Core. Primal Dawn was, you could count it as Season 1, but I want to count it as Season 0. Because I wanted that to be like a pilot type launch, like a soft launch. Where it's technically yes, first season, but like I wanted to do like something not so crazy, so like kickoff season basically for the map. That's what that was. Now we're getting into the pretty crazy stuff. So as you saw in the loading screen, the thumbnail has changed from dinosaurs to still dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs are one is overgrown, the volcano's different, there's a meteor or rock in it. So that's pretty cool. Right into the map though. Spawn Island is completely different. Trees are huge as can be. Mushrooms have taken over. Trees are purple. It's now completely sand instead of grass. Dinosaurs are here, but they're all crystallized. Spire fragment, a little crater. Yeah, you just go around, you'll see everything. Greek statue, and then NPC over there. If there's enough time for you to talk to him, he'll give you some cool dialogue and teasers about the Fortnitemares event I'm doing, which is called something Fracture. I don't remember what it is. It's been a while since I worked on it. But right into the map. First round, I changed it from 50 rounds to 25 rounds. And yeah, that's it about that. Loot pool's different. We now have alien nanites as an item utility you can get. Brand new ARs. Basically this video is just going to be map changes and a little bit of this and that. I will also go over storyline that I have that was hidden last season that wasn't really known about too much that you might have missed out on as we go through places. But yeah, so you drop in the map. First POI that you'll probably like to land at is Command Crater. It is a dusty diner type style POI, but instead of the interior being a diner, it's taken over by the IO in their fight against that down there. So you drop in, right? You got some chests, a little bit of this and that, just a bunch of like computers and that. Up here is the Museum of Dusty Diner. In here, right, random guns. But you may remember this guy. This guy is Jerry the IO guard. He is someone who first appeared in the volcano area of the map. And now he's over here. Talking to him, right? Boom. Hello, my name is Jerry. I did get into trouble with Sloan, but now I'm good. And but she said now we need you to hand out guns again. So, if you say let's browse, these become active and you can actually use them. One change I did this season is I got rid of eggs as a currency and now it's completely gold. So gold's easier to get. You just loot chests and you'll be able to get it easier. Do quests that you can find. There's only one right now, but I'm gonna add another one soon. We'll take the shockies just so we can move quicker. Ice area is like basically the same as last. The only change to it is the ice is melting, slowly revealing grass and nature. But yeah, there's boars now you can tame. I believe. If you can't tame them this update, I'm releasing an update tomorrow. Yep. With storm changes and balance updates and fixes and this and that. But over here is the monster, which is, you know, the ice is melting, so he's slowly being, you know, encased in snow. Sloan, or the vault, that when you would kill the boss here, it would unlock it, is completely gone now. Probably for the best. It was an interesting system, but only for that. Go around the map, you can actually break these, and they'll drop loot like a chest. You can also mantle your way. I don't know where that went. You can mantle or hurl your way out. There's chests all over the skeleton corpse of the monster. We'll go this way because, you know, stuff over here. Map got bigger, so there's going to be more distance to cover, and more, like, yeah, more distance to cover, basically. So I'll probably do small Easter eggs here and there. Over here, though, Huntress, you can talk to her. She tells you, she says, "By the gods, it's Valkyrie, the elegant and noblest of my people. She slayed, she stayed behind when the Viking ships fled, a reality-destroying monster, never to be seen again until now." So you can talk to her. She tells you, "Oh my gosh, it's like a myth come to life," you know? So she's trapped in ice. Who knows what will happen? There's a little Viking bridge. Of course, you can go down there. There's a chest on that ship. And yeah, just a bunch of wood you can harvest. Good for mats. Crash pads apparently fall through the floor. That's great to know, you know, in case anyone was wondering. I have no clue why that happens, but it does. Up here is the pillars from last season, which this one was encased in ice, and now it's like more of it, like more of it's not. So that's pretty cool. We'll go around the map quickly before storm closes. If we go back over here, because I missed something, there's actually another NPC, Gunner. You can talk to him. He says, "Sloan has a plan to take down these invaders, but we need some resources. Not much I can say on the matter, but we will keep you posted." You could click anything else and he'll tell you more, but I'm gonna do bye because I'll leave that for you guys. Moving around the map, we have the main focus of the season, the crater, which from last season, season 0, if you remember, the meteor was in the sky slowly approaching, and now it's crashed, and boom, made a giant crater. Basically, if you want to think about it this way, half of the map is the crater. Like, that's how big the map is now. That most of it you can think of is just this. Like, zoomed out, yes, it doesn't look that big, but if you're on the map, like walking around, you're like, oh, this is pretty big. So yeah, right here, crater. You can actually go down that way, or you can go across the bridge, go down that way, or just slide down the holes, or use the primal launchers to get across for more mobility. There's a chest there for temptations, I guess. Special chest there. I won't show you which one it is. Just know it's there. Stuff like that. Sloane's over there. You can go talk to her. She tells you something. Down there's a fight going on between Io and aliens, essentially, because, yeah. I'm not actually gonna go down here in this video. Go down there. I will leave that for you guys to explore, because that's a big portion of, like, map lore that will slowly be revealed through the season. Okay, that's Storm. Yeah. So that's it for this, I guess. Until we go to Volcano Valley next round. and the new Primal Town after that. Let's see. I go this side of the map. Here, let's go over here. Try to. You'll also notice that there's a chasm that has appeared. Little ravines. When the meteor came down, it kind of splintered the map. So that's why one chasm's huge and has a bridge at it. Another one's small with no bridge. There's the Spire impact, so you can loot this, break it, loot it. Chests, crystallized dinos. That, the other Spire pillar or ancient pillar. Oh my. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh. Go. I might die of a storm. Yeah. Oh, these guys saw that? Damn. But yeah, tomorrow's update, there will be a Fits the Storm with speed and damage. Because that's ridiculous how much damage that did. And how fast that was. And if I need to, I'll push another update later in the week. No map changes, just an update to Storm again in case I don't fix it. How I'm trying to fix it. We'll go this way. We'll go to New Primal Town. So, if you may recall, there was a town here. Town got destroyed when the meteor hit. So, you can come over here. Nice little primal village has been rebuilt. And then found the new Primal Town POI. Over here, before I thought to rats, you can actually find water sprites. They have now made their appearance at my map. And you can only find them here at this lake. But that's not the only wildlife that spawns. I think if it's not here, yeah, they're not. In tomorrow's little hotfix update I'm gonna push out when I get home from work, there'll be more wildlife spawners and firefly spawners that'll be added. So keep a lookout for that. If we go over here, you can talk to Retz. Retz tells you that he investigated it. If you remember, he did. He went into it, saw Jones, left, and then the mirror came down. But yeah. So he just tells you a recap, basically. Baba Yaga survives, or Gladys. You can talk to her again like last time for a quest. And when you do the quest, you can actually get money. So you just talk to her, now you have to hunt boars, not wolves. But if you kill anything, it counts. So it doesn't really matter. Up here, Clock Tower, there's multiple chests. There's that one there. Here, we'll just break it. This one here. And this one up here. But up here is an IO guard. You can talk to him. I will not be doing that because I would like to leave some secrets for you guys to find. Or not secrets, but hidden dialogue or dialogue to talk to. I'm going to kill myself. Try to. Whatever. We'll just run to the place then over here. As I'm going, I can talk about. I'm gonna try to talk about some of the hidden lore that happened over over the week, not week, but over the time, you know. Being season 1 or 0. Man, I can't think straight apparently. Sorry, I have a document on my phone that I have all of it in. I found it. Oh, but we're at the volcano area, so it doesn't matter. So, new updated volcano area. The crater itself got bigger. Yeah, there's a new boss. Nexus orb broke free of its chain, so now it's just hovering above. There's shrines, so you can go down there, get loot from them. Be careful because some of the shrines actually have traps in them and they will kill you if you try to go in there and stuff. If you recall the last season or last week of the season 0, this was on the map where there was a man, the tomato man from the future. He'll tell you that he failed, and this is, yeah, his machine just completely destroyed itself. So he's here. I don't know why that's missing a chunk. That's fine. Yeah, this area just got bigger. You can actually go in the volcano now. So the shop's not in there, because, shop is over here at Command Crater. But you can go, volcano is completely, like, accessible inside. But yeah, that's basically it. Volcano Valley doesn't really have a lot of chests to it. It's more of just, like, design look right now. When I released the Hot Fits type update with the, like, updated storm, this whole area is being changed to something completely new. Completely new terrain and whatnot, with more trees and more this and more that. So this is just like a little placeholder type thing. But I would keep in mind what this terrain looks like right now, with like the burnt trees and like the charred floor, just for, before I have to release it. If we go this way, Geno is over here now, and you talk to him, and he says, well, that was a lot of events that happened. I told you the island would get bigger, and it did. I think I will take the lead of the situation and plan from the shadows. You can also get spare change from him, so that still works. So that's free 15 gold to go buy something from the shop. But yeah, that's basically it for map changes that I want to show. Of course, hop in the map, explore for yourself. Crater, Sloan, Command Crater, a bunch of just areas to loot up at. I'm gonna hop into the other map to show you that it is still available to play, and it will stay that way for one reason. I want to keep it published, even though, even though, sorry, I'm trying to think of words on the spot. Even though this new season posted and it's a new map, the old map for season 0 is still up and will stay up. Oh, my thing froze. And will stay up with all its stuff for multiple reasons. One of them being because I have a plan. I'm not going to say what my plan is yet, but there's a reason this is staying how it is until I get to like season 5 of this map or season 6 of the new map, which is like, I don't know what it's going to be. I have an idea. But then this map will get updated to a completely... Okay, so this will get updated to a new season, but it'll be like a remix type season. I have something in the works. I'm actively working on it, trying to like get it working, fixing every like minuscule little thing about it. You'll see. Hopefully it'll be done eventually or soon, and I'll start posting teasers to YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. But without further ado, I'm gonna go over some lore that happened on the map, and like shadows, just to catch you guys up to what to expect in the new season. So in week 1, the arrival and ancient secrets. Glacial Grave. Dr. Sloan arrives to guard the monster skeleton. Nexus energy readings are low, but concentrated near the skeleton. Primitive town. Islanders live in a dinosaur-era settlement, struggling to survive. Dark Triceratops senses something dark coming, tied to the Nexus orb's pulse. Dark Rex dismisses her warning. Jonesy's discovery. Jonesy arrives in disguise, searching for the sealed 0 point. He finds 4 ancient pillars pointing to the map's center. The Nexus orb chained atop the volcano, the Spire Guardian at the volcano. The Spire Guardian reveals, also known as Spire Immortal, reveals Greek and Norse gods chained the Nexus orb long ago to prevent reality's end. The Nexus orb is now awake and calling for help. Jonesy becomes trapped in a 0 point loop for 3 weeks. 3 weeks in-game time, because next, the following week of a new update on that map, Jonesy would start moving from his spot to investigate the cave, if you guys recall. If not, I have videos posted about it. About every single week I did like a new update type thing with new lore. So I would recommend watching those. But moving further, week 2, the loop breaks and new threats. Primitive Town, a spire spike crashes, breaking Jonesy's loop. Jonesy finds 0 point crystal corruption in a ravine. Crystal caves. Player discovers a guardian with a golden drum gun. The guardian vanishes. Dream, the reality herald, appears. Dream warns of the big impact. Volcano biome. The Spire Spike evolves into a Spire Scout. That actually doesn't happen. And if it did, and I actually did do it, and I took it out because I realized the Spire Scouts were broken. So that's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, so the Spire Spike in the Primitive Town evolved into the Spire Scout after absorbing Nexus and 0 point energy. A player, or a villager, my fault, pledges loyalty to the Spire Scout, pledging their allegiance to the evil presence coming down from the sky, is how I'll phrase that. Spire Guardian warns the Nexus orb's pulses are growing stronger. Io Guard Jerry takes control inside the volcano, selling weapons. Glacial Grave. Sloan rifts to an Io base in another reality. Shiver the Ice Demon arrives with 4 minions, intent on conquering the island. Io warnings. Sloan message to Io evacuate. A meteor is in orbit and can trigger an invasion. The Shadowy Figure, which is something completely, or not completely, but it's Geno before I reveal him to be Geno, or he was Geno, but I didn't want to be like, Geno, oh my gosh, you know? A new dawn is here. The island will change forever. Which, now, this season, he said, boom, island got bigger like I said. Ha ha ha, it's like I can see the future, you know? Week 3, Countdown to Disaster. Meteor strikes the Nexus orb, revealed to be another Spire Spike. 0 point is completely drained, crystal growth stops. Dream warns the giant impact will happen in 1 week. Meteorites from last week land. A massive meteor approaches from space. Week 3, Countdown to Disaster, Part 2. Underground 0 point. Jonesy is trapped under the rubble near the drained 0 point. A rift appears behind the 0 point. Dream disappears through it. Dark Rest tries to rescue Jonesy, but it doesn't work. Ends up leaving him trapped under rubble because he can't move it. Jonesy warns meteor impact at the island's center will cause reality-altering shockwaves. This is due to the 0 point crystal energy mixing with the unstable Nexus orb energy. Jonesy urges evacuation to the island's farthest edges. Surface event. The Spire Scout is slain, but when slain, he actually doesn't drop anything. So that's pretty cool. But in his place, the Overlord Spire appears. And when killing him, he will drop a Shockwave Hammer mythic Surf Cube, and Chug Jug, which you can still do because he's still in the map, the Season 0 map. The underworld section of the island vanishes with its inhabitants to escape the meteor. If you recall, it was the pillar, one of the pillars had like underworld type theme going on near it, and there was bot stick at one of the points in the season with crossbows that got changed out to underworld henchmen, and then they disappear when they realize the meteor was coming, so they're gone. Volcano biome and Nexus orb. I just dropped something, that's fine. Nexus orb's chains begin breaking as it fights to free itself. Spire Guardian explains the Spire Spike is draining the orb's energy to power the meteor. Island instability. Loophole changes drastically. Exotic and mythic weapons appear. A mysterious man from the future arrives. He carries a device that can create an anti-gravity field to stop anything, but it needs a power source. The loophole changing was completely intended and planned for the mythic and exotic event that happened for getting my map to 100 plus plays. Oh my gosh! And because that happened, I thought, oh, if the Spire Spike is draining energy, wouldn't it make sense to be the island is becoming unstable? So behind that, that's why the exotic and mythic event happened. And then the week of the last week, loophole went back to normal, and yeah, that's basically what happened. There is one more final week, week 4. This, what's currently in the game. Loophole reverts, mostly to primal weapons, with some alien and mechanical weapons mixed in. Spawn Island grows larger and transformed from lush green to a mini desert. Water physics restored, now moving naturally instead of being static. Certain island areas begin to reassemble Battle Royale terrain, rather than makeshift creative builds. This was supposed to happen. Something broke in my EVFN editor, and it didn't actually happen. Only Spawn Island of it becoming a desert. That's the only like Battle Royale type S thing to become how I wanted it to be for that final week. But moving further into it, rifted landmarks in the week 3 part 1. Durburger and Tomato Heads were rifted in, and they were all mossy and like gross looking. But now transformed into future Durburger and Tomato Temple Head, foreshadowing season 1 impact about the island being more unstable. Viking ship from week 3 part 1 continues its slow approach towards the island. Future Stranger's plan. The mysterious figure from the future has 8 parts for his 4 anti-gravity devices. Begins setting them up, but warns they will not be ready in time to stop the meteor. And that did happen. Meteor hit, season 1 begins. I actually only did set up one of his devices. 3 other ones were supposed to make an appearance. I got lazy and decided not to do it, because why set up the map change when I know that I'm not going to do that? Because when I publish the map, then I would have to, redo everything. And I'll explain why more at the end of the video. 0 Point Dream. The drained 0 Point vanishes completely. Dream departs the island through an unknown means. Retz and Jonesy, right? We know the cave actually collapsed, and it's not accessible. And if you try breaking the rocks won't break, and it's flooded. So now we'll move into more of what I meant about my UEFN, like, kind of not working, sort of. If I want to publish a map now, because they updated it. Before, it's like, oh, yeah, you don't have to You don't have to be in a session, in a session playtest session, right? So that's fine. They updated it to where now you have to be in one, launch a memory calculation, but when I do that, my whole PC freezes, so it takes an hour to unfreeze. And by the time it does it, it's like, why even keep working on stuff? Keep in mind, I do have a 5-year-old PC, unfortunately. So, stuff like this is bound to happen. But other than that, I hope you guys kinda enjoyed the video. I know it took a while to explain, like, in-game things that happened for my map. I'll try to do, like, a new method for that, like, something to go bam, bam, bam. You know, knock it all out. Um, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy the new map. The new season 1. Update will be a new patch fits, hot fits, whatever you want to call it. Map change and new storm circle or new storm update will be coming out Friday, tomorrow, when I get home from work. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's my plan. It's all ready to go. I just have to launch the memory check and publish it. But yeah, other than that, I truly hope you guys enjoy the map. It took a while to build from scratch. That's why the map is so much bigger than how it is in season 0, because season 0 was actually made in Creative 1.0. So it's like, you know, I'll stop explaining. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Watch the event video if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's cool. It goes over the meteor crashing, hitting, bam. But it's, I don't know. Watch it, see what you think of it. I won't be doing another event like that due to the fact that my PC is shit. But yeah, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.